There's a fish. Still there. First fish of the day. He hammered that thing. He's stripping some line off there. Didn't take long, just first few minutes of the day. Oh my god, this is a monster rainbow, guys. This thing is huge. I hit the bright bucktail. So today I'm out trolling bucktails at high speed for big trout. And I just, first fish of the day, I mean 5 minutes on the water, hammered a giant. God, this thing is huge. I thought I was snagged up. There was so much line peeling off there. Wow, this thing is a giant. See if we can get him up. This thing is huge. It's gotta be one of the biggest rainbows seen out of this lake. God, he's so deep bodied. That thing is enormous. Oh yeah, I got it. Oh my god, you guys. This thing is gigantic. That thing is huge. Alright, let's get this other one. This one's just flatlining back there. Nice thing about just flatlining bucktails or running them out there behind there, they're not really going to drop down and snag up on anything. But this thing is an absolute tank. I cannot believe this is my first fish of the day. It's going to be hard to beat this size of that tank. So we hit that orange, peach and white bucktail. He is huge. What a beast. That is just crazy. Alright, let me get my gloves off. The air temps out here today are around 32. But I don't want to get slime, take slime off the fish. But I wear nitrile gloves underneath to help keep my hands dry and warm. Let's just show you this beast. There we go. There we go. Oh my god. Look at the size of that thing. That thing is just huge. What a beast. So you hit this little orange and white bucktail here. Just trolling that super fast right along the surface back there. Alright, let's get that beautiful fish going. So yeah. That was fantastic start to the day. Yes. Whew, my hands are freezing. Alright, let's get my gloves back on. Keep my hands as warm as possible. I love this layering system where I use nitrile gloves underneath my wool gloves, because wool still keeps you warm even when damp. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about what I'm doing today. I'm trolling just plain bucktails, flies near the surface. And because water temperatures today are 44, I'm shooting for like 2.5, 2.75 on my speed. If it was above 50, I'd be shooting for closer to 3 miles per hour. I don't have any dodgers in front of them or anything. I'm just trolling these really fast and putting them about 100 to 150 foot behind the kayak. So this one here, I'm doing about 85 feet of line out, and then I'm clipping in a 1/2 ounce snap weight and doing another 20 feet. So that's pushing it down just below subsurface. And this one here, so I've got braid on it with this 10-foot, 8-pound fluorocarbon top shot leader. I'm doing that one just 100 feet back plane, so that'll be really tight to the surface, and this one's going to be probably running just a few feet below surface. But these hits, they're super vicious like that. I mean, they just hit and run. And for some reason, I tend to get a nicer grade of fish with these bucktails, especially in fall, like I am out in today. It's really, really cold this morning. Air temperatures are just above freezing. Water temperatures, like I said, are in the mid-40s. If the sun comes out, it might change the game, so we'll see. I keep the drags pretty loose on here because I find I get a higher landing ratio that way, especially with bucktails. Over here I have a black and orange like Halloween pattern. I'm really just doing that because it's close to Halloween. I don't know. But if they tend to be going for the brighter... Do I already got another fish on? I think I do. Look at that. I was down there just seconds. Look at how small a fish will hit those big bucktails. That's funny. Come here, baby. I like his exuberance there. Okay. There he goes. He's off. We'll get this Halloween one deployed, and then I'll get that one redeployed. Right now I'm trolling about 2.6. 2.75 is kind of where I'm looking for, and that's what I got bit on with that big fish and that little fish. So they're liking the bright orange and white, but not the orange and black. I am tipping it with just a little bit of gulp maggot. You can put bait on there if you want to. You don't have to, though. I find it does help a little bit. One of the things that's for sure is because you're moving so fast, you can cover like a ton of water with this technique. For me, it's a great technique when it's cold like this because it's keeping me physically active and helps me stay warm. Oh, look at that. That's a big fish. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. They're loving this orange one. This thing is heavy. Let's slow down here. That's up in 7 feet again. That's where they're at today, the big ones. This thing is heavy. Alright, see if I can get this snap weight. Alright. This is gonna be another nice fish. Oh man. Yeah, the big ones are up shallow today. This is so heavy. I haven't seen it yet. It's swimming up here in front of me. Oh my goodness. It's another giant. That is nuts. Look at this thing. It's like, just got that rod just like pinned. Oh my god, you guys, these are crazy fish today. Oh, wow, this is insane. This is insane. It's not as thick bodied, but it's longer than that first one. I'll be switching this one up. Alright, you guys, look at the size of that thing. That is crazy. What a beast. That is so awesome. What an awesome fish. God, spectacular. Alright, let's get him off the hook and then get him released. Alright, let's get this big boy released. Look at that thing. Alright, buddy. See ya. Cool. Wow. What a day. I've been here like 20 minutes. I've got 2 giants. It's awesome. I think I'm gonna switch up to that, to a brighter fly on this one, because I think that's what's doing it. I don't think it's a depth thing, because that thing's running pretty deep on that braid. This bucktail's getting hammered. A little beat up. Yeah, so all the big fish so far have been in less than 10 foot of water. And with that 1/2 ounce snap weight letting out like just, 10, 20 feet, I'm only dropping it down a couple foot. So I don't see why I couldn't get one on this braided line. So some of these I tie myself. Like I like to tie these really dainty patterns, and then sometimes I tie up more robust patterns. And then others you can commercially buy, like these ones, or these are Frisky Jennies. They're a little bit bigger, which is kind of why I like tying up my own, because then I can make smaller patterns. See, I've got, well, that's commercial. That's just a basic woolly bugger. But I can do these really simple patterns, or I can do more robust flies like that one. So I think I'm going to switch out to red and white, or pink and white on my other rod here, and retire that black and orange one. Although, to be fair, it seems like I don't even need to run 2 rods today. It's been so good. You can tell how quickly the cold depletes your dexterity when you're trying to tie things in 30-degree weather on a kayak. I figure even with a dry suit on, I have about 1 minute to get back in the kayak, and then I've got maybe 7 or 8 minutes I need to get my ass back on the shore in my car with the heater on. Even though I'll be dry, just that water will suck the heat right out of my body like it does my hands. Okay. Whew. Oh. Just instantly. It's so crazy. That's a heavy one too. They love that orange and white today. I'm trying to bring that weight into me. This one feels heavy. It feels like another big fish. Maybe not as big as those 2 giants, but it's still solid. Now you can run them behind dodgers or off downriggers and things like that. Ooh, nice jump. But as you can see, like, you don't need to do that. A lot of folks like to run them on planer boards, because then the action of the waves will add an erratic speed to it, like as it pulses forward. But in a kayak, I don't really have to worry about that, because I vary my speed naturally just as I pedal. God, this thing is so feisty. It's a solid like 18, 19-inch fish. Maybe bigger. Yeah, it's actually probably in low 20s. Got a very respectful bow on any day. Oh. My hands are never going to warm up today with this much action. Just getting constantly bit. There he goes. Nice fish. A little bit of a bloody lip, but he'll be alright. See you, bud. That's 3 really nice fish today. The wind's starting to die down, so that's nice. It was supposed to be super flat today. Sometimes, oop, look, I was just retrieving that fly. I got hit. This is insane. Well, they like the pink and white one. They love bucktails. That's not a bad fish. There he goes. Oh, he's still there. He's still there. Just, I can't believe I got that one just retrieving it back on the pink and white one. God, it's a big fish. It's a really big fish. Yeah, this is a solid fish. It's bigger than this one I just released. It's got a nice color to it as well. Yeah, that's a solid like 22, 23. Gorgeous rainbow. The colors on it are just amazing. There you go, look at that pretty rainbow. You see that pink fly hanging out of his mouth? Isn't that gorgeous? Awesome. Alright, let's get that one going. See ya. Wow. Crazy good fishing right now. Crazy good fishing. Okay, gloves, gloves, gloves. Let's get these hands warm. Keep them warm. I think a fish just hit that fly that was just resting beside the kayak. That is crazy. Did you see that? I'm 100% positive that the fish just hit that thing. I mean, I'm drifting at about 1/2 mile per hour. That is crazy. Yeah, so that's the pink and white and red bucktail that one hit when I was retrieving it. Normally I would be cold, but I think I'm just having so much fun that and catching so many fish I don't even notice how cold I am right now. Sometimes you gotta fix the bucktail so that sometimes the bucktail hair and whatever flash you have in there will wrap around the hooks, and then you won't have that flowing action that you're looking for. Make sure you clean up those bucktails after you hook a fish. Okay. I think this might be the first time I've gotten them both deployed for very long. Oop, there's one on the pink. And there we go, got double. That's crazy. This one's off. That one's still on, I think. That's funny. This one feels heavy. It's interesting, the like 15 to 20 inch fish are like jump and go crazy, but the really big fish just kind of stay down deep and just fight with their body weight. Some serious head shaking here. Oh. God, this thing feels like a ton of bricks. It's crazy. God. Wow. What a beast. Ooh. I haven't really got a good look at this one yet. Oh my God. You guys, this is an unreal day of fishing. This thing is an absolute giant. Wow. This one's bigger than that first fish that I had. It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. These big fish, they just don't jump or anything. They just bulldog you like this. Oh, yes! That is awesome. That is so awesome. I did have a baby on this one. That's funny. From that double. I prioritized the right fish. Alright, little guy. See ya. Gotta have babies to get biggins. Look at the girth on that thing. You can see that orange fly there, buck fly. That thing is so thick, it's crazy. Look at the size of this fish. Isn't that crazy? What a beautiful fish. Awesome. Alright. Get that big boy going. Check him out. Awesome fish. Oop, there's another one. Always on the orange. Oh, that's heavy, guys. That is so heavy. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be another giant. It's gonna be another giant. Whoa, my goodness. Crazy. It's so weird. They just hit and then they just hang there. These big ones. There's no like head shakes or anything. Just a mass of weight. Okay. Oh man. This guy has got me. He's swimming way over here to my other side. Hopefully he doesn't get me tangled up in that one. Now he's running back this way. It's just so shallow. It's only 8 or 9 feet deep here, so you can really move. Whoa. He's actually way out in front of me now. Look at there he goes. Oh yeah, he's a nice fish. Now he's waking up. There he goes. Wow. That is a beautiful fish. Sounds like gold. God, look at that football. Yeah. He's off the hook too. That guy hasn't missed a meal. I don't even know why he even ate that. He has no need to eat that. Look at that chunky dude. He has not missed a meal. He's maybe just like a touch over 20, but he's got to be close to 5-6 pounds. He's so fat. He's got almost got like a double belly. So big. Super cool. Now you definitely want to check your leader. So like that one had it wrapped around the jaw when I pulled it up out of there. And their teeth can abrade that leader material. So sometimes every once in a while you want to cut back. Put some fresh line on there. The fluorocarbon actually helps with that because it has a higher hardness factor, and so it won't get damaged as readily. But once it does, it's more brittle and it will be more prone to breakage. So I was just checking that leader after it ran through his mouth, and it's pretty gummed up, like at least a foot up the line. So I'm going to cut that, put that in my trash receptacle back here, and retie. Especially with fish this grade, this size, not a lot of room for error. Oop, there's fish. Yeah, that feels heavy too. Nice. Always up here on these flats. Ooh, he's heavy. So I generally prefer to run buck flies during like late fall to early spring. They do great in the winter. So basically when these fish orient more towards the surface, like I said, you can run them later in the season when it's, whoa, he's a nice fish. You can run them in the summertime when these, whoo, he's daring some line. And you can run them on downriggers or more weights. It's like a sleigh ride with a trout. But I just love them in the fall to spring when they're near surface like this. That is a tank. Ooh, this guy's feisty. No, not yet. God, oh my God, another giant. So crazy. What a day. All right, I think I'm gonna make that one my last fish of the day. I'm ready to go. Still got some energy, eh? I'm ready to go get warmed up in the car. Get my body temperature back normal, but look at these fish. Just absolutely gorgeous rainbows. All right, let's get this guy going. Yeah, it's so amazing. Just what a spectacular morning. Just trolling plain old buck flies behind the kayak by about 100, 125 feet back at 2.7 miles per hour. I'll put links to everything I used today. A lot of the flies I'm using today I tied up myself. But I'll look for similar flies that I basically modeled those flies off of. And maybe in the future I'll do a video on how to tie up bucktail flies. They're so easy. I don't try and make them look pretty. I just look for a durable, reliable fly that runs pretty straight. I use a lot of glue and really slop it together because these fish will tear them up. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Just remember, fish smarter, not harder. Bye.